Hi, everybody. I'm Erika Jillette. I'm the founder of Rockstar Academics, and I'm here today to talk about our exciting new product, College App Copilot. So, applying to college is a lot of work. I'm a retired professor. I retired because I got mad. Every year, I'd meet juniors and seniors who were in my classes paying more than they could afford at a college that wasn't even right for them. So I became a college admissions coach. So think about what happens in the weeks leading up to tax day every day. It's a complete scramble. In 2018, American high school students completed 10.7 million college applications. And most of those applications were done by families and students who were doing it at the last minute. They're overwhelmed and they didn't have time to think about the future. In my experience coaching families through this process over the last 5 years, I've discovered that students and parents spend between 50 and 100 hours working on college applications. And the irony is the things that universally matter the most in this process are the things you can do the least to change by the time you're a senior: test scores and grades. So counselors focus on the essay and they focus on raising test scores, but there is so much more to do in this process. And it's the other pieces like career vision and good college matching and finances that add up to getting a student to a place where they can actually thrive. When I coach students, I walk them through a specific process that I've refined over the last 15 years that turns applying to college into an opportunity to identify strengths and set clear goals. Hang on. The truth is that there are quite a few really great resources for the college application process out there, but most of them focus on just these blue pieces of the puzzle and leave the student completely alone to guide herself through the rest of what is truly a life-changing process. And that's how students end up in my classes, having no idea what their major is. So our product is different from most of what's out there because we're addressing the whole picture. We're discovering students' goals in the process. We're finding schools where they can meet those goals and supervising the application process so they get it done right and arrive at a great school that's really right for them. The truth is, we really can't increase your chances of getting into Harvard very much at this point, but we can increase your chances of getting into a school that's right for you. The coolest thing about our product, though, is that we're building the app to support, we're building an app to support, my slides in the wrong order. Oh well. We're building the app to support both the student and the parent through this process and create a virtual guidance experience for students that really guides them. And I don't mean nag either. The app also will coach the parent to be a confident co-pilot as well. The Copilot in College App Copilot is the app, of course, and it will deliver this virtual experience. But it will also deliver well-timed information to the parents about what to say and how to say it, so they are available to help their student with whatever is the problem at the moment. Imagine TurboTax for college applications, delivered by a co-pilot with a checklist, who knows exactly how many days you have left to get it all done, and coaches you through the most important questions along the way. Our system is based on 4 years of field testing with my own private college admissions clients and built on a timed reminder sequence of more than 3,000 discrete tasks, activities, and videos. As a student completes each step in the process, the software will trigger the next resource for the student, as well as how to help the student lessons for the parent. All delivered at the right time so they do the right tasks in the right order and finish college applications on time to the right colleges. We're exploring how students and parents really use the technology that they already have in their hands so that we can deliver a tool that works right now. Messages, videos, and appointments will arrive where you want them to, not behind a platform's login screen, because parents and families don't have time to learn another system when they're worrying about someone's future. And what's more, we're building a tool that brings students, parents, and their counselors all onto the same page. And that's what the competition doesn't do. It's a huge market, of course. As I said, 10.7 million applications. The US software industry for education is, that number, which I don't even know how to read.
Just under 2 billion.
Thank you. Just under 2 million sounds good. And 1.6 million high school students are completing the application process. We've narrowed the market to about 500,000 students who apply and end up at private four-year colleges, because that's a pretty good indicator of family socioeconomic status for someone who might spend a little bit of extra money on the process. So we've taken a pretty good look at the competitive landscape for software products in this market since the last time I was here. And what we've discovered is that there really are quite a few big companies out there addressing this problem with software. But no other product is really directly supporting students and parents with content that's targeted to either the student or the parent, and coaching the parent and the student along the way. We have a lot of options are delivering some of the time management and basic logistic assistance, which is the stuff that's below the line. But really, nobody's dealing with the stuff above the line because it's really hard. So our idea is to create a piece of software that doesn't just coach them through do this, then do the next thing, but is really delivering guidance so that they get a better result at the other end. So
you want me to skip all those ones?
Yeah, I'm going to come back to them. So right now we still see a lot of revenue potential. We're hoping to build the product as a subscription model, and there are quite a few interesting supplemental revenue options available. And I can talk about data analytics specifically as a revenue stream afterwards. But now I want to take some questions, and then I'll talk about all the other things that we've done since my last update.